And, there's nothing wrong with media. I'm going to yield the mic to Coach Korn. Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, yeah. I mean, I share in here so often, what I've learned from my mentor, Michael Gerber, and just, taking that E-Myth book that he wrote and just internalizing it, reading it cover to cover, implementing it. And one of the things that I coach to this all the time, and it's the dreaming room that he does. It's starting with a blank sheet of paper. So today I want to expand on that a little bit. And this might sound like it's coming more from the business side of it versus so much the uncovering your life vision. It's also uncovering your life business vision as well. So I'll just take you through a couple things. And I posted in the chat a link to the Eightfold Path that Michael Gerber talks about. And it really is genius. I mean, it talks about the path or the going through the path. So let me start it this way. If you're going to uncover it, it starts first with passion. And you guys have all been talking about today. What is it that you want? You want it like crazy. Like it is that driving force. The second thing you have to have is determination. And with determination, you need to possess the will to actually pursue that like crazy. And, Tony has mentioned, I just hear your voice all the time, Tony. Thanks. Thanks for waking me up in the middle of the night. Where he says, you can want what somebody.
Is it the whisper in your ear?
Yeah, exactly. All of you talk to me all night long. My wife's like, who are these people in bed with us right now? No, I'm kidding. But you got to possess the will, and you can't just want to be like somebody else. You don't know what they did to get there, right? The way you have to possess the process to pursue it. And I talked about that yesterday, taking step one, then step two. So here's the Eightfold Path. And it's really the first four that I think are the biggest part, that if you sit down with a blank piece of paper and just close your eyes and envision 1 year, 3 year, 5 years from now, and you envision this for yourself, these first four are really the life part. And that's one is your dream, two is your vision, three is your purpose, and four is your mission. And those are all things that, if you tune into anything like this and you plug into these conversations, you've heard that before. But where he takes it to the Eightfold Path, the next four are: you first create your job. So you document and systematize your job that you're doing. And that could be your own individual job that you own. Then you move it to a practice where you start systematizing it and you are practicing it. You share it with 7 other people, is what Gerber says. When you can duplicate yourself 7 times and they get the same results, you're starting a practice. That's developing your model. Then you create the business where they start expanding out, and then you go even bigger than that, and that's the enterprise. So the way I put it is, you got your old co or old you to your new co or your new you. And you are right here at your old co. If you're not really happy where you are and you're really uncovering what that next vision is, what's the new co look like? And you want to stabilize your old co enough in business terms to support your livelihood, like pay your bills and stuff. However, you start layering underneath that this new co, and you get that dream, that vision, that purpose, and you write these out. So I posted it's a really short download on the Eightfold Path, and it is amazing. It's a process I've gone through. And I'll leave you with this. It leads you to the statement of here's the standard kind of general statement. The dream is to transform the state of blank, like real estate for me in Kansas City for other realtors. That would be one there. The vision is to invent the McDonald's or the Starbucks of whatever industry you're in. The purpose is to make it possible for every what to do what. So for me, it's like for every real estate agent to sell 100 homes every single year so that they don't have to bomb out and fail out. And then the mission is to invent the whatever your system is that can deliver to every single person at a cost of minimum wage to a kid. So it's really just creating that big life vision. And I know this has a little bit of a business twist to it, but that's just Gerber talking in my head along with all of you sitting at this breakfast table. Only we start about the time I hit REM sleep is when I start having breakfast with you guys.
That's great. Listen, bottom line, business is a huge part of life. Whether you're working in your own business, on your business, or in somebody else's business, if you're employed, unless you're independently wealthy, or you're living in a cabin in the woods somewhere, business is part of life, right? So I think that it's important because, again, to achieve that level of success that you want, there's obviously different levels of success, but depending on what your vision is and the impact that you want to make, that a lot of that's going to come with the financial success as well, and the need for it. So I think it's always an important part of it.